Hello there, welcome back. I'm Angela from artofry.com. I've got another waxing video today, a wax seal video today. I'm not going to be waxing anything. I thought what I would do is a couple of little different things. The first thing, we're going to be making clear seals. They're not going to be made with wax, they're going to be made with hot glue. The second thing I'm going to be doing is reviewing these or comparing these. So this is a manual tealight heater for the wax, and this is an electric one. It's called an electric furnace, I think. I always thought furnace was such a dramatic name for the wax heaters, but apparently that's what they are called. So I did have problems when I first tried to make these clear wax stamps with glue. It stuck to the stamp in a really bad way, and it took me a while to get it off. So I did a bit of research, and what somebody did, which I thought was a good idea but I don't have one, is they rested their stamps on top of an ice block. So when you stamp the glue, it cools it down straight away, and that appeared to work. But I saw another video where they used alcohol to spray onto the stamp before they put it in the glue, and that seemed to work as well. So I'm going to try this second method and just see how we go on. So here's my glue gun. It's from Crafter's Companion. So you need to put on quite a little bit, I think. About that much perhaps. Then you take, I would let it cool down a little bit, but then you take the alcohol and you spray on the bottom there, and then you put it in the stamp. Don't press it down, you're more or less resting it on the top, and then just leave it to dry and see how that goes. And there we go, it seems to have worked. It has worked, but for some reason it's gone really cloudy. I'm not sure why that is, because none of the others I saw went cloudy like that. I'm going to have one more go to see if I can get it a bit clearer. And I'm going to leave it to cool down. Right, lift that off. Yeah, and it is very cloudy, so I'm not sure why that's happening, because in the videos I saw they were just perfectly clear, and they were putting flowers and all sorts in them. I mean, that's beautiful, don't get me wrong, I really like that, that's lovely. I don't know if you can see it. It's very nice, but it is cloudy, they're not clear like I thought they would be. Never mind, I will leave a link to the video that shows you how somebody else did these and they got perfectly clear stamps. I don't know why these haven't turned out clear, but never mind, I shall go on now to my next portion of this video. Well, I have to say, using the alcohol did work, because I was able to peel these off nicely, and I'm going to keep these because they are lovely, just not what I expected them to be. Right, I'm going to compare these two now. I've already used this in a previous video, and I did try this out just to make sure it worked. Oh, I forgot to plug it in, just a minute. Right, so what I did notice was that this takes a long while to heat up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some wax beads in there. As you can see by this, you can put, if you put different colour wax beads in the spoon, you get a beautiful effect like that. But I'm just going to use the same colours for now, because I can just melt them down if I want to use them for something else. So I'll put 4 in each. So I'm going to turn this on now, and while that's heating up, I shall turn on this one. Move that out of the way. Put that under there like that. Sometimes the wick, you might find the wick is a bit long, but you can cut it down. So put that in there like that. So you can see this one's starting to melt already. This one is nowhere near. Right, it looks as though this one is just starting to melt. This one is obviously way ahead. I have to say, this one is heating up a lot faster than it did the first time I used it. So I don't know if it was just a first time thing. I couldn't tell you about that. But this is definitely heating up a lot faster than when I first switched it on, the first time I used it, when I was practicing for this video. But this one, yes, is heating up a lot faster. You can see that's almost melted now. Right, so I've blown out that candle. Just going to clean this. I don't throw any of the wax away. I let it cool down and then I put it in this jar. And then nothing goes to waste, and you've always got little bits and pieces you can melt for other projects. That's really pretty, isn't it? Lovely flowers. Very nice. Oops. Oh. That could only happen to me. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, do you know, I'm just going to leave it. I am. I'm just going to go with it and melt that as well. Oh, for goodness sake. Did I ever tell you I'm clumsy? I'm sure I must have at some point. I might as well use a bigger stamp because I'm going to have lots more wax. Oh dear me. Okay, now I'm going to turn that off. Try and get this into the kind of the shape that I need, and let's just pretend that never happened. I'm going to be giggling at that all day. Right, so you can see, yeah, that's turned off. So you can see that this does take longer, but not as long as it did the first time. So it's basically sort of weighing up your needs and wants. This is very, very convenient. You don't have to keep buying tea light candles, and you don't get all of those noxious fumes you get from candles. This is faster and cheaper because tea light candles are very cheap. So it's entirely up to you which way you want to go. I will leave a link to this, but I also have several beginner or starter packs, starter wax sealing kits on my website, which I've put together myself just so you can try it out. It will come with one of these and a spoon. It will come with 2 stamps. It will come with a little silicone mat about so big. It will come with about 100 wax beads. I'll show you a picture. I'll put a picture up on the screen now of everything that you get in it. So I do have a few of those for sale on my website if you don't want to commit to like a huge pack. But and the beauty of it is that nothing goes to waste, because even if you drop one into another big pile of wax, you can still get a decent decent seal from it. I mean, that's nice, isn't it? And the colours have mixed nicely, if you don't mind brown, which I don't. You see on the other side there, the colours. So, I'm still laughing about that. So yeah, whatever you decide, if you want to have a go at making wax seals, but you're not sure about the expense, then have a look around, do some pricing up. You can have a look on my website for some very reasonably priced kits. So whether this has been any help, I do not know, because as usual I've made a pig's ear of it. But it was really just to review that and that, just to show you the differences. So if you wanted to try wax sealing, you could use either or both, depending on how you wanted to do it or how much time you have. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a great day. Bye bye now.